Hi there. Good evening. It is the 18th episode of the Sparkle Experience Show. And tonight we are going to be hearing from co-host Jeremy Gall, your CTO, Chief Technologist, and he is going to be helping those of you who are thinking of, who are doing it all with a new business online because online is where it is, where the action is these days, just because everything seems to be happening there. And so, without much ado, let me bring up Jeremy to say hi. Jeremy,
Hello,
how are you today?
doing good.
Yeah. How is
Well,
it?
I've been doing a lot of different things with Market Cyclone, and I'd really like to focus on what people want and need to build a business using Market Cyclone. Does that make sense?
Yeah, that makes perfect sense. How's the weather in Portland?
Sunny and clear skies right now. I'd rather be outside.
Oh, yeah, we have snow.
Oh no.
It was 17 degrees last week, and then all of a sudden it went to -5 or something. We got snow. There's snow outside, and hopefully it will get warm again. So, yeah, because I'm in Edmonton, right?
Yeah, it's a little bit colder up there.
Yeah, yeah. But this is an exciting topic for me because here's the thing. When I started out with business, there was nothing where you could go to a one-stop shop for your needs as a business owner or entrepreneur. It was, I needed to get Vimeo or something to do videos. I needed to go and get the payment portal, Stripe or PayPal. Needed to go and get the email sequencer, the thing to send out, social media, all this stuff, all different places, and then I'd have to connect them and figure out what keys to use to, does that sound right, Jeremy?
Yeah, that makes sense.
And it was a nightmare I found because it something would always be broken and that'd be, trying to figure out what it is. So I'm so excited for our viewers tonight to be here to see what Market Cyclone can do for them. But before we get started, Jeremy, I just so that people know where we're going, you're gonna cover off about how they can what they need to be doing to focus on to start their business from a tech perspective, and then we're gonna have a bit of a sparkle session, a short one before we wrap up tonight, right? So what can you tell our viewers? This is sparkle. Chi is the energy I bring to the table, and it's a gift. And you've been sparkled before quite a few times, right?
Oh yeah.
So, what can you tell our viewers about Sparkle from your perspective? What does this bring?
Well, from my perspective, it brings clarity and focus. And when I'm having stress, pain, or anything like that, it helps remove or alleviate that. Uh, I would say that it's very effective for really clarifying when you're kind of got that fogginess from too much caffeine or too much being up too late or any of that stuff. That's where my first experience with it happened. So,
Yeah, I think you said at that time that the cobwebs in your head disappeared. And then you had what is it, an 18-hour drive to get back home to Portland from Los Angeles, where we had met for the first
yep,
time. And you got home leaving at midnight after a full week of conference.
it was a busy day.
But the amazing thing, what amazes me is that you told me you weren't tired on the way home,
Nope.
and your back, which was troubling you before, like you have a bad back, right? That you
I have
had,
a broken back, technically. So, no.
and you didn't have any back pain the whole way home, even now, right?
No, even now it doesn't really hurt. So,
Yeah. So this is just what Sparkle is, and energy and vibration, it travels over the screen, even, over the internet, because we're all connected. So anyway, without much ado, that's what we have in store for you at the back end. So stay tuned. And Jeremy, if I could throw the floor over to you,
Okay.
let's share what you have, the wisdom you have to share here.
All right. Well, the first thing we want to think about is all the things you need to do to start up your business on a online basis. You might have already started your business in a brick and mortar, which is like a store or an office, and had everything working from there. But doing stuff from the internet takes a little bit more technical expertise and a little bit of juggling, and you don't have to have a dozen different applications to tie them all together. That's why we use Market Cyclone. Market Cyclone focuses on bringing these tools all into one place, allowing you to focus on building your business and not so much having to worry about, is this technology working over here, or is this one over here working, or is it connecting back to where I need it to work, or did I pay the bill for this one? Did it get shut off? I mean, just random stuff will happen with that kind of setup. Whereas with one location, you won't have that issue. The first thing I'd like to focus on is your website. That is where you're going to be hosting your basic description of your actual business, any kind of funnels you would have, which is typically a 2 or 3 page setup that directs them to go over a specific action, whether that is registering for a webinar or a workshop, getting a free gift, or even buying a product. Those are all individual funnels that you can set up. And with that, in Market Cyclone, there's basically one location for that, and allows you to set up either funnels or separate websites, and you can have as many as you want on either side. So you could, just like on the Sparkle Experience show, we could have it set up and have a different page for each, or a different funnel for each client that comes in. Isn't that right, Michelle?
Yeah, and the nice thing is we can, it's a drag and drop, which is what I really like. It once you get used to it, it's quite easy to use, and you can clone the pages, and once you get the hang of that too, it saves a lot of time. And there are templates and all those nice things.
Oh yeah, hundreds of templates that I provide for my clients, as well as some customized ones that I use for my business clients. The next step on that really is to look at how you're going to be emailing your contacts and managing the contacts that you deal with. Those can be quite extensive, and you could be using something like Constant Contact, or there's dozens of other applications out there that help you email your contacts and keep track of what your contacts are doing, but they're not integrated in with your other things. So if you were to set up a Constant Contact, for example, on your website, you would have to add a plugin if it's like WordPress, or you would have to do a code drop-in, which may require some technical expertise. Whereas with Market Cyclone, you really don't have to do that. You set up a form and to accept an email address and name and say phone number, and you would just add that form to your website or funnel, and it immediately integrates into it. And you're able to, and as soon as you hit publish, that's live. And by testing it out, you can see that a contact will immediately be created as soon as someone enters in their information, and then they'll be tracked from that point on. Does
Yeah,
that make
what's
sense?
really nice is that you can see the activity of a contact in Market Cyclone, whether it comes in on email or via the phone call, SMS texting, and it's all captured there. And then, oh, maybe I'm stealing your thunder. I
No,
should.
go ahead. No, that's accurate.
And then you can actually see your dashboard and see what the activity is and see your funnel right there. If you're building up and you have something going, you can see which customer is doing what and see how big your funnel is, because you can put a value on each lead or prospect or
Or each
client that you have.
Yeah, each step you can place a value on where they are in the sales process. One of the things that I don't stress enough for my clients is we have a whole sales funnel set up where we can place the contact into a different step for each part of the sales funnel, and you can keep track of the sales of your clients. And this is very useful for people who are doing the higher budget sales, anything over $100 or something like that. Usually requires more than one step to deal with. So with that, you're able to see the whole flow where people are dropping off, so you could adjust your actual sales process and really refine things down to a point where you're making good money on that. The next thing that I really work on in Market Cyclone is social media. We have a lot of different types of social media right now. We have TikTok, we have Facebook, we have Instagram, and maybe hundreds of others more. And really, for the main ones, we want Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and
Link,
Google and
LinkedIn
LinkedIn.
as well.
LinkedIn's a good one.
Yeah.
And we tie into everything, I think, except for LinkedIn right now. LinkedIn has some restrictions on how they're used, and so we can't key into it properly. But there are ways to get the contacts from LinkedIn into Market Cyclone. So that is possible. It's just not directly in it right now. So we have Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and Google My Business or Google tied into it directly, allowing us to basically post social media posts on all of these at once, either individually or as a group, where you could make a single post and then list all the different media programs that you're going to be doing. So say your business had several different Instagrams and several different Facebook profiles or pages. The reasoning behind that, there's a few different, like you might have different locations or whatnot, so you could post and schedule posts for each of those locations separately, and then select the different social media for, say, location one will have Facebook and this Instagram, location two will have Facebook, this Instagram, and maybe a TikTok going on. And they would have different posts scheduled for them all in one location.
The nice thing is it's a visual. It's on a calendar, so you can actually see the visual. I think it shows a picture of whatever the post is too, so you have a visual
Kind of a preview.
of what it is on that calendar that's laid out in front of you. So it makes it really nice because there are other schedulers for social media out there. I think I was paying something few, 30, 40 for just a month just for that a while ago. And it's not cheap when you start adding up all this extraneous things that you're doing, and even the hosting of the domains that can cost you different places as well, right? So
Yeah. I mean, average host for a domain is like $20 a month. For social media posting, it ranges from $30 to $200 a month, depending on like how many social media accounts you want. Like, yeah, most of the free ones only allow you access to one or two, so that you can kind of test out the system, but you can't do it across like five different social media accounts. Whereas Market Cyclone allows you to set up as many as you want. Uh,
not only it has the calendar as well, so you even have book your you can do your calendar. Like if you
yes.
don't have Calendly, you have your Market Cyclone calendar, and you can coordinate everything through that setup. And with Calendly, there is also the charge to get multiple calendars going at one time.
Oh
There's a
yeah.
free calendar, but you have to pay extra to get more than one calendar. And in Market Cyclone, you can have several different calendars as well. So it's almost like Christmas, I think.
It's many different types of calendars you can have. You can set up calendars for appointments. You can set up calendars for scheduling a location. You can do calendars that accept cash directly, like a payment integrated into the calendar. And all those things are directly integrated into Market Cyclone. So it works really well.
Not only
And
that, you can you can set up your Stripe or your PayPal directly there, so you never have to worry about payment because you just set it up there and you set that into the form and it just takes care of everything and it reports it on your dashboard.
Yeah, it keeps track of all your invoices. Like you can do invoicing, you can do all kinds of different aspects in the payments. You can create products. You can accept subscriptions, setups for it. Let's see. I think we can accept Stripe, PayPal, and NMI, which is a credit card acceptor. And I think there's another credit card acceptor we can add on there as well. And this allows you to use Apple Pay and Android Pay on there as well. So allowing you people to check out directly on their cell phones, which speeds up the process altogether. Uh,
This all sounds complicated though, Jeremy. How, if I'm starting out from scratch, how do I get up to speed in Market Cyclone? What is that process? What do you have for,
for setting up the payments.
no, just to learn Market Cyclone. How do you get up to speed in setting it up? If I'm starting out in business right now,
Yes.
how do I go at this? What are the steps?
Well, I have a quick start series of videos that is available to all of my clients under member videos when they first log in. They that gets them through the basics of what I just talked to. It starts off with getting connected with your phone system so that you are able to either use a phone that you're already using or buy a new phone number for tracking and keep track of everything that's going on with that. Uh, in addition to that, we have the integrating other software where we're tying in Facebook and Instagram and social media and different things like that together. Then we talk about adding in team members. If you're running a business, most people have 3 or 4 people or more who are going to be working on Market Cyclone. So they'll either be checking in clients or setting up a sales experience for them, or even doing some of the tech, maybe Facebook or posts and such like that. Uh, Beyond that, we start setting up some of the automations for it, like the auto callback function is set up on the next video. That helps set up when someone calls you on that phone number. You can have it automatically text that person saying, "Hey, I'm sorry I missed your call. Can you give me a quick message and I'll reach back out to you as soon as possible?"
So that would be great if you're a one man show, eh?
Oh yeah, it helps a lot
As
with that.
the automation of that, even with the phone number you mentioned there, like if you're looking for a solution where you don't want to give out your personal cell number, but you want to have an alternate number for people to call you about business, you can actually get for in Canada, I think it's a couple dollars a month. In US, I think it's similar, but there's different prices per month to get at that additional digital number. And then that digital number, it's you can pick it up on your phone. You can also just set it up to automatically send out an SMS to say, "Thank you, missed your call.
Oh yeah,
How can I help you?" And that's pretty useful,
and
especially
it's also
price
tracked.
point.
It's all tracked in the system.
Mhm.
So you actually have a conversations area that ties your contacts into directly any kind of conversation they have with you, whether it is SMS, which is texting through your phone, or whether it is through like Facebook Messenger, or even through the web chat messenger that you might put on your actual website. All those tie into the conversations aspect and allow you to see if someone is reaching out to you.
Yeah, because there's a school of thought that some people say, "Oh, everybody should have your phone number, like realtors, so they can phone you," but then you have no life. If you're constantly having to answer the phone, and then also that affects your availability as well because people see you as being too available, how much is your time worth? Do you want to be interrupted every time in your private life
Right.
or in your business? So this alternate number allows you to still be available, but be able to control it better, and then you can keep your personal cell number for your more important clients or your more important family calls.
Yeah,
So
I would leave it for family.
yeah, so
Be
these are
business.
things that as you're going out, if you're starting out in business, it's some things that you may not think about or think deeply about enough because you're so wanting to get out there and get your business going, and having that pausing for a minute and saying, what really do I want to allow people to have in order of being accessible, and how accessible do I want to be in this business? And
Right.
that's free coaching for you.
Yeah.
Right? So when if you're starting out in business, or even if you're in business, the question is, if you've always handed out your personal number, your cell, is it something you want to continue doing? Do you want to put in a little buffer? Not and then you might say, well, I could get a virtual assistant or an answering service. That's a lot of more money. And also having it all in market cyclone because of the recording, the data that it collects, the information, and you can actually see it type out what the message is. When someone leaves a voice message, it types it out for you.
Oh yeah.
You can actually, it gives you that much more flexibility in how you manage your connection with your customers or your potential clients.
Oh, sure. And you can access you don't have to be strictly on a web browser to access this. We actually have a app that is built in and ties into the conversation system. So you're able to see a message come in and respond to them immediately. So you have a live reaction. You can even have a remote person as a team member be able to respond to messages that come in. That way, you're always available as needed. Uh, the next thing that the videos go through is automating reviews. A lot of people have a business that lives off of reviews, like Google My Business reviews, Facebook reviews, like Yelp reviews, those kind of things. And Market Cyclone kind of ties into that system and allows you to automate review commenting. We now have AI integrated into it, so it'll automatically generate a comment for you, and you can go in and have it respond to every review that you have, so that it shows you're very responsive. It'll automate reaching out to your clients so that we're able to get more reviews for you. So if you have a list of past clients or current clients, you can reach out to them and get them to send a review in through the Market Cyclone system, and that is all automated through it. Does that make sense?
Yeah, that makes sense. I didn't know about that actually.
I've talked about it a few times, but it's nice and useful, especially for the review aspect. If you have a lot of clients or local clients in your local business, reviews are really important when people look you up. Uh, Outside of that, it's hard to say. I mean, Yelp might have a review for you if you're an international business, but I'm not sure if they really applies that much. Uh, the next video that we cover is on calendar. We kind of talked about the calendar a little bit, but it is a full-fledged calendar that integrates with your Google Calendar and will allow you to sync your appointments directly with it and around any appointments that you already have scheduled. So that allows you to basically set a calendar that is say for just a 30-minute appointment for somebody. And then when they go to the web page to set the appointment, they will see a list of available slots that are around your current schedule. So it that integration is really key, and it is provided, and you can create as many different calendar links as you need on and appointment setups in the calendar section of Market Cycling.
So
So,
meaning that if I had a quick call, 15 minutes, I could set up a calendar for that. if I had a 2 hour call because that was a more in-depth coaching or whatever consultation that I offer, I could set up another calendar. And the Market Cyclone is smart enough where it knows what is booked and it will position those accordingly depending on what's available in your time that you've allocated for each day, right?
Yes.
So in other words, it allows you to not get double booked, and it allows you to be flexible in how people see what is available at any one time when they're checking your calendar.
Right.
So you can have multiple offers out there, right?
Oh yeah. Let's see. There is quite a bit more in Market Cycling that we could cover, but I think that covers the basics of what you need as a business to really run everything on. If you just did those things, you could accept payments, schedule appointments, run your sales process, manage all your contacts, contact your contacts either through chat, SMS, email, or social media, and basically run everything in one place without having to have a dozen different tools all tied together. So,
Well, the other thing too, which I think is notable, is what Market Cyclone does. It allows you to host your own video. So you can put it on YouTube, but you can also host it on Market Cyclone. So you can use it in your posts or in on your websites, your web pages, right? And
right,
there's no extra charge. So there's not a limit that I know of yet where you can have your videos and your pictures, your photos uploaded there as well. So it's, as I said, a one-stop shop. You're not having to worry about Vimeo accounts or Wistia accounts for videos.
yeah,
And you have the option of still grabbing videos from YouTube if you have them on YouTube to upload from YouTube. So,
or Vimeo, or Wistia,
or with your
or
Vimeo as
third
well.
party.
Yeah, but instead, if you don't want to be paying out to be able to host on those other platforms, you pay one subscription per month with Market Cycle and you get all of this for that price.
Yes, that's accurate.
And there's the support and the chat as well that is, online support 24/7 that is available as well on Market Cyclone.
That's true. Thank you. That's pretty much everything I have to say about Market Cycling right now. What do we have for the Sparkle session?
What do we have for the sparkle session? Well, it depends. Do you have a special intention you have for this sparkle?
Well, I definitely need some clarity. I'm all full of cobwebs today, so.
Oh, you are. Okay. So, clarity, what else?
Is that not enough?
Well, it could be, yeah. Different, as I said, some people come in, they say they feel fogged up, everything's fogged up. Some people say it's cobwebs. Other people say it's just frazzled, everything is just flying. Like the thoughts are there. So it's not just lack of clarity, but the thoughts are just really moving around in their heads and they can't focus because there's so many thoughts and usually not happy thoughts going on, right? But yeah, we could do the sparkle right now.
Right.
Okay, so what I like you to do is if even if you're viewing this, replaying the video, energy and vibration, there's no time. It's all quantum. So if you would like to join in, just get yourself settled and centered as we go through this and notice how you feel before you go into the session with us. And when I'm done, then you can check in with yourself and notice whether there is a shift, SHIFT, or not. If you notice a change in your energy level or in your body or in how you're feeling, just notice. And then just, it's all good, right?
Right.
So as we go into this, this is the normal way I do it, which is for you to just connect to source and that allow all the energy, the healing energy from the heavens to come through to you and allow that energy to circulate wherever it needs to go. And as you breathe in all the goodness, all the blessings, all everything, all the energy that you need, and allow it to circulate all through your body. And then as you do that, see the cord at the bottom of your feet and allow your anything that wants to go down that cord to the your own special crystal at the center of the earth. Just allow anything that wants to go down there to be purified and cleansed and grounded to go down that cord. And allow your crystal to do all the clearing, the healing, and then allow whatever it is, all that cleansed energy to come back up through the other cord, back to join this whole circuit of energy from the heavens, and then allow it to circulate throughout your body. And as you do that, breathe out anything that's not serving you. Allow it to go through the window, through the doors, and just breathe out all the things that are not serving you, negative thoughts, feelings, emotions, and then allow yourself again as you breathe in to breathe in all the goodness from the heavens and just feel that connection. Feel your heart, feel your whole system, your body, and just breathe in and out and allow that energy to circulate. And notice what you notice. There's nothing to do, just allow. So this is what I call sparkle chi. And the chi is the Chinese word for energy, and sparkle is it's interesting how that came about because it was a client of mine who named it because she says, "You sparkled me. I feel sparkly." So just allow the energy to move and just allow yourself to shift. And it doesn't matter if you don't believe, just notice and allow. So what are you noticing now?
I am noticing sense of warmth and calmness, tingles in the back of my head.
Oh, is it?
Like I got uh, what is it called when your hairs stand up?
Oh, is that right?
Yeah.
Well, that's cool. I think that's the first time you've said you felt that. So all it is just allowing and just noticing. And just breathing in and breathing out and just following the breath.
Hmm.
I have a question. What's the difference, if you remember back a few years ago now to now, and you think about now in terms of your thoughts? Is there a difference?
In what?
How you think or the types of thoughts you have? I know I'm putting you on the spot.
I don't know how I would say that. Say on that. I don't know. That's a hard one. I'd have to think about that for a little bit.
Next time we meet on the show, I'll ask you the question again. Because part of it too is that awareness that comes up. Because as you shift and get more positive, and your frequency increases, then there's a shift in the things and the way we think. Because as we get more aware, then there's a different framing of the situations that occur around, in and around us. That's just natural. It's just the way energy works and energy flows, right? Because everything is energy and vibration,
Right.
even words, right? So, how is that for today?
Yeah, sounds good. All good.
All good? So, oh, Mother's Day is coming up
Yeah,
in May.
that'd be fun.
Yeah, so I just thought of something. I have a special up right now, which is a Mother's Day special. And it's actually a very special offer because it's for on the sixth package of Sparkle Sessions. And because of Mother's Day, there's a Mother's Day special on the price. So it's a 30% savings on the investment in yourself. And then on top of it, for the people who sign up before the end of April, you here's what I am giving as a bonus. A
Hmm.
4-inch by 4-inch of my sparkle paintings. So that is actually I can't believe I'm giving that out because those are pretty incredible pieces because the paintings have the energy of the healing there.
Right.
I think you have a couple of them in your home. So that's the offer as well as the reason why it's a six pack too is because what I want to do is I don't want to be doing a band-aid fix where you get a result and then it disappears because something close to what happens again, triggers a similar effect, and then you think it doesn't work. So the six package, what that does, it allows you to get a little further ahead in being what I call the CEO of you, being able be a better to be better in control of you. And that means in terms of, whether it be physical, mental, emotional, or spiritual, being able to be aware, more aware, and be more present and able to set yourself on the path you want to be on. Because you know what, the real deep determination I had is that a lot of times physical pain even is not a result unless it's a impact kind of injury. Physical pain, aches and pains, that kind of things, a lot of times is not a physical issue. It's things we haven't been able to release emotionally. and it manifests itself in symptoms that we sometimes cannot explain. And then once you clear those, then it's amazing because when you resonate at the proper frequency, you can heal anything, right? And with Sparkle, this gift I have, I help my clients to do that. So, okay, what nuggets of wisdom to cover off again the summary? We covered a lot tonight on when you're starting out your business. What are the things you need to or you can focus on to get yourself through that overwhelm of tech, the sleepless nights, right, Jeremy?
Yep.
Feeling like you just don't know which end is up because your tech isn't working and it's important and you need to do this before that, and it feels like everything's breaking. Uh, with Market Cyclone, I think Jeremy, you've demonstrated tonight that there is a solution, and it's as simple as a drag and drop, and
It can be, yeah.
right, and figuring out what the steps are. And if someone is struggling with not really remembering what those steps are, they can reach out, and you're there through your membership or through the chat to help them.
Yeah. I mean, the thing, reach out to me, CTO at yourchieftechnologist.com. But for the things you want to focus on, make sure you do focus on website, email, social media, taking your payments, and setting up a membership. Those are the things that are key for everything in getting things running for your business. And if you have any troubles with that, feel free to reach out to me, your
There's
chief technologist.
there's one more thing you forgot to mention.
Hmm.
You have a
But
14-day trial.
yes,
That's free.
yes, free 14-day trial.
So if you're interested in that, we'll make sure that link is on the website. And where are we going to put? Is it up there all there already? I can't remember if it's up, what page it's up. It might be under about, or anyway, we will make sure it's on the about page, or and also there'll be a link under the guest page as well, just to be consistent where all the other offers are that
Okay.
are made by our guests on the show. Because we do have offers by guests on the show on under wherever their name is on the guest page. We do have offers on there to bring more value to you as viewers. So we hope you enjoyed tonight's episode. It is shorter because there's only so much we can cover without we getting that overwhelm of tech. And we hope you enjoyed the show. We hope you got some value out of the nuggets that we shared. And until the next time, we will connect. We're having, oh yeah, we can announce this. We're having Betul Ekmeki on the show on the first Wednesday in May. She is a coach, she's a prof, and she will be here to share her nuggets and her experience too with Sparkle the first Wednesday of May. And then on the third Wednesday, we're going to have Ruby White. She is an amazing powerhouse, and she is a coach, she's an author. She has beautiful stories. I'm not sure what she's going to share. And she's also a pilgrimage tour. She operates a pilgrimage tour, and just a powerhouse as well. So those are the guests we have lined up for right now. And so until the next time, we wish you a great rest of April. Check out the offers if you're interested. And remember, tech, you can save a lot of stress and frustration by having the right tech solution at your fingertips. Okay, so that's all for now, and we will see you the next time.
There's a lot
Until
of,
we see again.
yep.
What's that?
Oh, I was just saying my picture is kind of duplicated.
Yeah, that's what happens with tech. N- But it's okay, right?
Yep.
It's all good. It's all good. Until we see you again, guys. Bye for now.
Have a good night.
Have a good night.